Welcome back to Spotlight. Yes, indeed. Here we are, the 6 lovely contestants for the Miss BVI pageant. Young ladies, welcome to Spotlight.
Thank you.
Good, y'all look good. Y'all look good.
Thank you.
Look at it smile. The whole place lighting up. Try not to share the spotlight. That's cool. But you know the routine, right? You're going to introduce yourselves. You're going to invite people to come out to the show, what time, date, and place, and all of that. And of course, contestant number 1, you get to go first, all the way around to contestant number 6. Okay. So you look right in that camera right there, and you let the people know what kind of personality you have.
Okay. Good evening, BVI. I am Genesis Richard, contestant number 1, vying for the prestigious title of Miss British Virgin Islands 2017. It is a pleasure to me to invite you to the show on August 6th by the Multipurpose Sport Complex to come out and support all my fellow contestants and I on this journey where my intent is to exceed all expectation. Thank you.
Number 2.
Good evening, BVI. I am Ayana Kishel Phillips, a 21-year-old. I attend the H. Laverty-Style Community College. I'm studying business administration. My passion is music. As for many in the BVI, I am known as DJ Lady Mix. 6 beautiful young ladies showcasing their talents, poise, beauty, and personality. So who will it be? August 6th is the day. The Multipurpose Complex is the place. The show starts at 8, so get your tickets and do not be late. See you there.
Good evening, British Virgin Islands. I am your Ambassadorial Delegate number 4, Helena Hewlett. Come out and support the ladies on August 6th at the Multipurpose Sports Complex. Thank you.
Number 4.
Good evening, BVI. I am your Ambassadorial Candidate number 5, Leanne Tamika Francis. In this year's Miss British Virgin Islands pageant, Beauty with a Purpose and the Evolution of Pride and Culture. Come on out on August 6th, 8 p.m. sharp to see me and my fellow contestants and I as we vie for the prestigious title of Miss British Virgin Islands. See you there.
Hi, BVI. I am your contestant number 6. I am last but not least. I am Kifra Sylvester. I just want to personally invite you all out to our pageant, which will be at the Multipurpose Sports Complex on the 6th of August. Come on out, see what we have in store, so that you will be awed and amazed. Thank you.
Well, that's different. And I'm so mesmerized, I forgot to apologize for contestant number 3, who is not well. So this is 1, 2, 4, 5, 6. Right? So I have to get it straight. And of course, we apologize for her. We wish her well and we hope she feels better.
Yes.
Yeah. But that was interesting. That was in your standard, stiff format. So you guys are really relaxed. So is that like part of the training? They teaching you, they give you like meditation exercise?
I wish.
It's confident.
We just got it.
Yes. We just being ourselves.
Yeah, that's cool. You want people to call you Hennessy?
Yeah. Yes.
Seriously?
Well, in Spanish, G is he. So my name is Genesis, like the Bible.
Right.
But in Spanish is Hennessy.
Oh, okay.
So people confuse me with the alcohol.
Yeah. Okay. So that's the Spanish pronunciation of your name.
Yeah.
That makes perfect sense. That makes perfect sense. Yeah. And so, where are you from originally?
Well, I was born in the Dominican Republic, but my father is from here, and I was living here since 2014. So, part of the culture. I consider myself a mixed girl.
Okay.
So, yeah.
So your father was from the Virgin Islands, and when he was cutting sugarcane, his grandparents, your grandparents was cutting sugarcane in the Dominican Republic.
My grandfather.
Your grandfather, his father.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. That's interesting.
That's a nice history too.
Yeah, yeah. Well, you know, we're celebrating emancipation from slavery, and that was part of offshoot of the plantation era. You know, and so a lot of us from here went there. My grandparents went there as well.
Yeah.
To cut sugar cane. My grandfather went there as well with my mother, with my grandmother and all the children.
You might have family in the Dominican Republic and you don't know.
I know. Yes, I do, and I know. Yeah, I know that. So that's cool. And so you running, you contesting for why? I mean, why do you want to? Why are you vying for this title? What is it about? You know?
Well, since I came to the British Virgin Islands, I just fell in love. To me, represent the BBI is a pleasure to me.
To you? Okay.
And I would love to represent my beautiful island anywhere I go.
Well, that's a good point.
Yeah.
And I'm going to check you on that a little later on. You're not going to get away with that fancy talk. Yes, indeed. And contestant number 2, Ayanna Phillips, Lady Mix. Now you was it you that was jamming at the Rotary Sunrise?
Yes, I was. Yes, I was. Yeah, that was actually an opportunity for me, you know. I like to see that everyone is getting to know Lady Mix because, you know, I started small and I'm getting there.
Yeah, you were playing some really good music.
You was there?
Yeah.
You was there. Okay, so that's good.
Yeah,
that's good. So if you ever need me.
So how'd you get into? Yeah, if you need a DJ, definitely.
Thank you.
You definitely got it going on because I love music and I love soca.
Okay, thank you.
So you know,
Thank you.
so you were doing a good blend.
Makes sense. Okay, thank you. I
Very
appreciate
appropriate
that.
for the event. So how'd you get into that?
Okay, well, it all started at my first job. I was a bartender for the G-Spot. And I just used to, you know, bartend and watch on as how everyone is, you know, mixing the music. And then, you know, I just went from there, asked persons to, you know, involve me in this whole DJing thing. You know, there was some persons who never took me serious because I'm a female.
Yeah,
but,
that's what's interesting about
but,
it.
you know, I just continued to ask for assistance. I went from Dre to paid for, and everybody just basically helped me out on this whole journey. So my passion is music. I love what I do. I also DJ every Thursdays on Ladies Night. So Ladies Night every Thursdays at Aromas. Come check out Lady Mix.
I'm gonna charge you for that advertisement.
I just had to put it out there, you know, I had the opportunity.
So you got a psychology that you use when you're DJing? I mean, are you just, you know, throw
It's
music
just
together?
the vibe.
It's the
It's
vibe?
just the vibe, you know. I like the fact that I could be able to control the crowd how I want it to.
Okay, because I know sometimes I wonder what the DJs are thinking about when they, you know,
We
when
don't
they
come
play
out
the
there saying,
music.
okay, we're going to play ready. It's just the feel, it's the vibe, it's
Yeah.
the groove. Of the
sensation.
Okay, so it's like an instinct.
Exactly.
All right, that sounds interesting. And so is that your job or what you do for a living?
I do many things.
Okay.
I'm a legal assistant for SCA Quickie, a law firm. And, you know, I also bartend on Fridays at Aromas as well. So,
Okay,
yeah,
so you like the work.
yeah, I consider myself to be very hard working.
Yeah, okay, cool. And you're in the contest in the contest for what reason?
Well,
For
I'm
the
a stranger.
scholarship or the car?
Well, I'm a stranger to pageantry. This is actually my 4th pageant so far. And actually it's also just for me to be able to boost on my personal developments, my confidence, and also I want to be able to have a business to work with. I mean a business network, so I could be able to increase opportunities for myself in the future. And last but not least, to travel as well. You know, I want to be able to represent the BVI internationally and locally as well.
So this is your 4th pageant?
My 4th.
It's your 4th pageant?
Yes.
So you're just a pageant person.
Yeah,
It's like,
this is my last one. I'm retired, I'm sorry.
so you're gonna lose, that's it.
Yeah, it's my last one. I mean, I will take the opportunity to encourage girls in pageantry, but I would think this will be my last.
All right, cool. Contestant number 4,
Hi.
Miss Helena Hewlett. How are you?
I'm great, thanks.
Yeah. You gotta be careful, you know. I mean, you know, with that smile.
No, she have a dynamite.
Like, you know, like that smile is like. you know, you just keep it out
Too much
there.
glare.
Yeah. You know, you're shining a light. You know. But yeah, what you do?
Well, currently I'm working at CCT as a customer service rep. Yes, all my customers love me.
All the customers know you?
Yes.
Okay. And why are you on? This is not your first. Is this your first pageant?
No, this is actually my fourth, just like Ayana, actually.
So you're like a career pageant. You made pageantry a career.
Yeah, love pageantry, love modeling.
So just you know, so you want to be a model, you give that up and you're just gonna work and be a pageant. So I mean,
No, not just pageantry, not just modeling. I love the arts, dancing, singing, acting. You know, and when you do pageantry, you get to do all these different things. Yes.
So I mean, how does that feel though? You know, the arts, acting, dancing, and do you get to do that though here in the Virgin Islands? I mean, are you part of a group or you know, acting group or a dance group or anything like that?
Currently, no.
Because that must be, you know, frustrating, wanting to do that and have to wait every year to do it in the pageant.
Honestly, you're so busy working and paying bills. Sometimes it's like you don't even, you think about it, but it doesn't faze you that much.
Because that's a concern of mine. I mean, I talk about it all the time, that there's so much talent in the Virgin Islands that is dissipated in reception areas and salespersons and, you know, and people who are artists but never realize their full artist potential.
Yeah, you have to put in the time.
Yeah. So so I always ask, you know, well, how does that feel? How are you really loving your job the way you should to have a fulfilled career in what you're doing when you really want to dance and sing and act?
It can be stifling, very stifling, because when you are dancing and singing and acting, you get this free feeling.
It's just so exhilarating.
Yeah, and
that would drive me crazy. Yeah.
And it's good exercise, it's healthy.
Yeah.
So when you're not doing that and you're just sitting down in the office all day, what I do is I make up with my personality. So when I'm dealing with customers, I'm overly friendly. You meet so many different customers every day, and they all have different personalities. So when they come to you, like, okay, how should I deal with this person? You know, so it's kind of like a thrill, make a thrill out of it.
Your personality.
Right.
That's cool. So why do you want to be Miss BBI?
You know, to capture the crown. I think everybody goes into Miss BBI to capture the crown, but nobody actually says it, right?
You know, all y'all going in to capture the crown?
Yeah, being Miss BBI, representing the BBI, you know, educating others on what we have to offer, it would be an exhilarating experience, and it's something that I most definitely look forward to.
Cool. I'm gonna get you on the way back. All y'all who want to represent the BBI, I'm gonna get you on the way back. Contestant number 5.
Hi.
Yeah, you pick out from. It's Leanne Tamiko Francis. Yeah, it's contestant number 5. And so you like to be called Lee or Yan.
Yes.
So what was this Yan thing? It sounds Asian.
It's a very funny story. I had a Barbadian friend. She was from Barbados, and when she pronounced my name, it somehow has a Y in it, which is Lian. So my twin sister began to call me Yan, and that was my name ever since.
Oh, okay. So you have a twin? Huh?
Yes, I do.
All right. So y'all look alike?
We're identical twins.
Identical.
Yep.
They look alike.
So do you confuse people?
Me.
And so what you do?
I am currently a compliance clerk at a local trust company here.
Okay. And what you want to do when you grow up?
I intend to be a corporate lawyer with a concentration in sociology.
Okay. So are y'all in school? I mean, plan to go to school.
Definitely.
Yes.
You plan to go to school, so you are all high school graduates.
Yes.
All high school graduates. Anybody in college?
No.
You in college? You going to HSCC? So when you graduate? Yeah, but when you graduate?
Well, I'll be graduating next year, God's care. I'm studying business administration, so, you know, hopefully if I capture the title, I could then further my education.
So you could go away for another 2 years.
4 years.
She's like, I gotta get away.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, you have 2 years here.
Yeah, I have two. I
And
have
you
one
could-
more year here, and then I'll
You'll
go.
go for
Yeah.
2 more years, so that would be 4. Or you're going to
Well,
go away for 4 years?
No, I'm gonna go.
You're going to go for a master's?
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, okay.
Exactly.
Master, she wanna be on top.
And so you're going to, you want to represent the BVI too, huh?
Of course.
Okay.
Amazing opportunity to put the BVI on the map. Even though we are small, we are big at heart and we have so much to offer.
Okay. That sounds good. That sounds good. Contestant number 6.
Hello.
Hello. Yes. Kefra.
Kifra.
Kefra. Okay. Kefra.
Kifra.
Okay. And you like to be called Kifi.
Yes, I do. Kifi. I prefer Kifi.
So who gave you that nickname?
Well, the story is my brother, he could not pronounce my name. Hey, Nevin. So I think that he probably just made that up.
Okay, that sounds cool. That's a cool
I like
stage
it.
name, right?
Yeah, Kifi. I wish I could use it, but
Kifi Sylvester.
Kifi Sylvester.
Like see one on the screen.
Yeah, like as the contestant number, name, Kifi Sylvester.
So you went to HLSCC?
I started,
Okay.
and then I decided that I wanted to go abroad. So I went to Texas, and I was in Midwestern State University where I started my bachelor's in accounting.
So are you still there, or are you?
No, I came back.
Were you finished or you stopped?
No, I stopped.
You took a break.
I kind of.
You're going back.
I'm going back.
Okay. And you want to you running for the Miss BVI so you could get this new car.
Of course, of course.
You ain't interested in no ambassador.
Well,
You just want the car and the money to get back to school. And, you know, drive around, right?
I need to drive around in comfort and style.
Inside, yeah.
But-
Toyota.
I was always a fan of pageantry. You know, I was the only person in my group of friends that actually wanted to go to pageants. You know, I would be like, you know, hey, let's go to Miss BVI, and they would be like, oh, who does go to Miss BVI? And then, you know, my mom, she would always love to go, so I would always go with her. So I've always been a fan, and I think that it's an opportunity to step out of your comfort zone, you know, challenge yourself, and it's a great opportunity to represent the BVI. I'm bringing that back in.
You're bringing it back in. You ain't let me get away with that, just the car and education thing. That's cool. But you know, y'all are really interesting in your presentation, because a lot of times you have contestants who are really nervous, but y'all seem so natural. You know, so like it's cool. We're gonna take a break, right? And I want to, you know, since you're all going to be going all over the world and representing the BVI, and you're going to go to the Miss World pageant, Miss Universe pageant, and then you're going to go to the tourist board here and there, and it's going to be a whole lot of things you're going to be doing. You're going to have to start telling me, you know, what it means to you to be an ambassador. You know, what that means and what you're going to bring to this ambassadorial role that you all are so enthusiastic about capturing. Right after these words from our sponsors.
All right.
Okay? Cool. We'll be right back. Yes.
Spotlight is brought to you by Ocean Conversion BVI Limited and BVI Tourist Board. We are one BVI.
Facebook, Instagram, you name it, I have it.
I use it for my internet, Skype, WhatsApp, YouTube, everything.
I can upload photos, share files, have meetings.
The data is ridiculously fast.
And when they switch to this LTE, wow, the speed is incredible.
Unlimited, unlimited, unlimited.
I don't have to go, how much data do I have? It's there. The other networks, I could WhatsApp on this one.
I absolutely love it. You have to get it, BVI.
Thank you, CCP.
It's Christmas.
Yeah.
Who says we have to wait until December to celebrate Christmas?
What you want for Christmas?
At Tortola Auto Group, we're going to show you that we can celebrate Christmas in July. With up to $3,000 cash back and giveaways. We want you to be jolly. Zero bank payments for the first 2 months. Zero bank deposit with 100% financing. 1 year free insurance. 3 years free roadside assistance. It's Christmas. Christmas in July. And on Saturday, July 22nd at 9 a.m., join the entire tag team and your favorite banks. Scotiabank at Courtesy Car Rental Parking Lot opposite Scotiabank for the road show and drive away with your brand new Hyundai vehicle from Tag. Merry Christmas in July. Tortola Auto Group, Slaney Point, your Hyundai BVI dealers. Christmas in July. Terms and conditions apply.
Here in the Virgin Islands, we are blessed to live and work in paradise. Paradise just doesn't mean our tranquil blue waters and green hills. National Bank of the Virgin Islands defines paradise as any place or condition that fulfills your aspirations. To me, paradise means knowing that I will have a financing partner when I'm ready to open my first business. I feel confident that I can manage whatever life throws my way because I know my bank will be with me every step of the way. That's why I choose National Bank of the Virgin Islands, the official bank of paradise.
My future's looking so bright, 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 bright. With the official bank of paradise,
National Bank of the Virgin Islands, the official bank of paradise.
Serving the community for over 25 years, Tortola Concrete Limited is the leading producer of concrete products in the BVI. With grades of 3,000 to 5,000 PSI, Tortola Concrete ready-mix quality unmatched in the industry, and we can mix to your specifications. Our aggregates are clean through our unique washing process for our smooth, clean mix. And our special chilling process makes our concrete crack resistant. Tortola Concrete Limited is the concrete company for all your quality concrete products. Gravel, road base, face stone, boulders, armor rock, coarse sand, terrace, and the cleanest, strongest, crack resistant, ready mix concrete. Tortola Concrete batch plan serve you Monday to Saturday, 7 a.m. until the last load. Our knowledgeable, effective staff gives you free estimate and delivers on time to any location. Contact Tortola Concrete at 494-3259, Monday to Friday, 8 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. Conveniently located in Parkwood Pond near the BVI electricity plant. At Tortola Concrete Limited, the strength is in the mix.
Apologize for contestant number 3. She's not feeling so well tonight, and we will show her the best and hope she gets well in time to really give it a go at the pageant. But we're having a good time.
Yes, we are.
And I want to ask everyone, and starting with June, Miss Number 1, Miss Hennessy, Miss Genesis, Miss Genesis. What are you bringing to, what will you bring to the ambassadorial role? I mean, you know, what would be your unique quality? But first, let me ask you, you all have platforms?
Yes.
So everybody have platform. right? So let's do that first. What's your platform?
Building bridges between cultures.
Building bridges between cultures.
Education over everything. And you want me to say what it's about?
No, not yet.
Okay.
Building bridges over cultures, education
over everything.
Over everything.
Yes.
Mental health awareness for the prevention of cancer.
Mental health and wellness for the prevention of cancer.
Domestic violence prevention.
Domestic violence. Just domestic violence.
That's interesting. And I didn't ask whether there was a theme for this year's pageant. Is there a theme for this year's pageant?
Yes, there is.
Yes, beauty with a purpose. Beauty with
Beauty
a purpose, the evolution of pride and culture.
Beauty. Can you all say that in 4-part harmony?
Okay.
Like,
Sure.
Alto, tenor, bass. Beauty with a purpose.
The evolution of pride and culture.
I'm just as stupid as me, right? That's cool. All right, so that's an interesting topic. So we're going to talk a little bit about the platform. But I want to ask what you all going to bring to the ambassadorial role, because you're going to represent the BVI, and what's in your mind when you think of yourself as being a BVI ambassador representing the BVI? What you hope to do?
Well, I really want to put my platform on work. That's the first thing I want to do. Having that British, being a medicine girl and coming from a next country, sometimes you learn how to appreciate the next country. So, to me, I really want to represent the BVI internationally. Sometimes, when you go into a pageant like Miss World or Miss Universe, you think like, I don't have the opportunity because I come from a small country. I don't think like that. I come from a small country, but I have the power to bring back Miss Universe home.
Okay.
I really, really want to.
But when you go, for example, when you go to a trade show, with the tourist board, for example, you go to Germany or France or someplace in a region, what you think your role is as an ambassador? I mean, what you do? You think you just you stand around handing out brochures, or how do you engage that how do you engage in that environment?
You have to make sure that you let them know what BVI means to you, what BVI is, and you have to let them know how BVI is, how pretty is BVI, the people, the food, the culture, the music. They will love the BVI.
Okay.
Selling the BVI, I would be.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. I'm gonna get you.
Come back again.
Next round. Yeah. So yeah, what you gonna bring to the BVI, and I think it was good that you put it in the context of your platform, and so that would help me to mix the two together and save me a question, since you're gonna be under the tyranny of the clock soon. But yeah, what would be your unique qualities as a representative, as an ambassador, traveling around, not just going to the pageants, because I think going to the pageants is really limiting in your representation.
Yeah.
You're just up your pretty face, and you're among 100 pretty faces or whatever the case may be. But as a personality, as an intellectual, what you bring?
Okay, if I had the opportunity to travel with the tourist board, I would definitely like to showcase how unique and diverse Tortola is. Tortola is an unspoiled archipelago, and what's unique about it is our tradition and our culture that we carry on for years and years. Like the Emancipation Festival. Why do we celebrate festival? Why are we celebrating it today? Why is it so important for us to celebrate it? It's not about just the parades, it's not about the villages. is the history behind that. It's about the whole, it's the slaves, the 1,133 slaves that we have to be able to celebrate. And we're celebrating the fact that our ancestors are free from colonialism. So if I could be able to showcase that amount, then I'll be gracious as an ambassador.
Okay. All right, number 4. Yeah. What you bringing? What's your unique quality and what you have to know and what you gonna do as ambassador?
Well, for example, with my platform, which is mental health awareness for the prevention of cancer, I'm actually putting together a day retreat with the Cancer Society. So what I want to begin doing as an ambassador is to bring unique ideas to promote the BVI. So like you said, you think when we go away to the pageants, it's only about having a pretty face. It's not just about having a pretty face and just going there and showing yourself. When we go away to these pageants, at this point, we can now network because you don't know who these girls are. Some of these girls are doctors, some of them are scientists, some of them are athletes. Other queens from different countries, when they go to Miss Universe, they come from all walks of the world. And so you can't just say that we're going there just to look pretty. We're networking and we're making more people aware of the BVI and bringing a sense of excitement to the BVI. So now people know that the BVI exists and what we have to offer. So, as an ambassador, that's our role as queens or as females or as ladies. We're going out there and letting people know the BVI does exist. We are a community working together in unity and we have a lot to offer.
Okay. I'm glad you feel that way. Miss Contestant number 5. Yeah, what's your unique quality that you're going to bring to your ambassadorial position?
To be an ambassador, you have to carry your country on your shoulder with pride. And my platform is domestic violence prevention. Many times we focus on the act itself once it has already happened, but I gave it a really good thought and I thought, why do we keep focusing on when the actions have already happened? Let's work to prevent this from happening in a small country as Tortola. And when we go away to represent the country internationally, I want to tell everyone about this little island. This island is everything to me. I know it's second to none. When you go away, you feel homesick. And I want to just tell everyone about this little island that has so much to offer. We have Anegada, Just Van Dyke, Tortola. The BVI is second to none, and I want to put the BVI on the map.
Contestant number 6.
Hi.
Yes, what you bring to your ambassadorial role?
Well, I'll definitely bring fun and charisma. I'll probably be out there kissing babies, so that I can showcase who we are as BV Islanders. Maybe fun. We are.
You like to kiss babies. If you go to the Virgin Islands, you could be guaranteed that you'll get your baby kissed.
Get your baby kissed by a local gem. I would just bring that fun spirit so that people can see that BV Islanders are fun, smart, warm, kind, hospitable. I'll just bring that to the table.
Okay. Well, that's good. That's cool. Both of you in trouble. Yeah, because you think of the BVI as Tortola. So don't make that mistake again. You think of when you refer to the BVI, you talk about this little island.
Oh right.
Yeah, you see. Yeah. So you all have to straighten that out. So it's territory. It's a territory. It's not Tortola. Because Virgin God right now is angry at you. So all the votes that you were gonna get in Virgin, all the votes that you were gonna get in Virgin Guada. And then again in Jocelyn Day, nothing happened. So your Miss Popularity is gone.
I'm sorry. Well, let me talk about the different islands here. So Virgin Gorda, we could definitely talk about the baths, the beautiful baths, and then we have Anegada, the beautiful beaches on Anegada, and also Just Van Dyke.
You trying to make up for this? Is that
No,
what
and then we have
you trying to make up?
60, and we have 60 beautiful keys and smaller.
Oh, okay. Well, don't preempt me. But I'm gonna start with number 6.
Yes.
This time, coming back around, right?
Thank you.
And y'all have this nice flowery language, about how y'all gonna represent the BVI. But what do you really actually know about the BVI? What do you have to know? If you go to a trade event with, say you go to Hong Kong with the financial services office in Hong Kong, and you go to a reception, and you're Ms. BVI, and somebody come up to you and start talking to you about the Virgin Islands in the context of financial services. What do you have to know as an ambassador in order to have a meaningful conversation and sell the BVI economy? Number 6.
Well, the financial services is a pillar of our economy, and it is basically services offered to offshore companies, so that they can set up shop here, and we are considered as a tax haven, so they can come and, be exempted from paying taxes, and still be well kept.
Okay. All right, you're in trouble. I have to let you know that you're in huge trouble. Right? But we're gonna get back to that. Number 5, what do you have to know? And I use the financial services as an example, but I'm talking about in general, so you don't have to focus on that because you got tourism as well. But generally speaking, how do you engage a stranger?
Okay.
How do you engage a stranger in a conversation where you at a promotion, a BVI promotion? Because as an ambassador, that would be one of your roles. That when you go abroad, you have to somebody engage you in a conversation about the Virgin Islands. You have to be able to sell it, to talk about it.
I misunderstood the question.
Yeah. So but no, you select. I threw in the financial services, so and you answered that well, but you're in the jail because the first thing you say is that the tax haven, and it's not, and you don't want to say that's not a positive thing about, because that's what the international community is accusing us of being, and that's what we're resisting. So you have to correct that. Right? So that's what I'm saying. That's why you're in the jail. So we get into number 6, number 5. Tell me what as the ambassador, it's not, I want to represent my country, and my country is beautiful, and it's the best country in the world, and the beaches are great, and the people are nice and friendly, and we can kiss all the babies you bring. That's cool. The people are wonderful. That's cool, but you're going to meet some serious business people. You're going to meet some, perhaps, investors. You're going to meet people who might want to come and bring millions of dollars and provide jobs. And how do you handle that situation? You check?
I check. To sell the BVI, we have to...
Just in terms of what you have to know, some of the things that you would know you don't have to give me a sales pitch, but things that you know about the BVI. As a Virgin Islander, just think of things that you know of the BVI that you would want other people to know in order to make the BVI, to give the BVI a shape and put it in a context. I'm trying to ask a question as best I can. I'm not always good at asking questions.
Okay, the BVI is nature's little secret. We're still going to survive nature's little secret. We have many different, we have the main island, Virgin Gorda and Ghana, just been like crossover. And each island has something different to offer it's always a different atmosphere. You always want to come back. We have many historical sites, the copper mine, the sugar mill, sugar windmill on Mount Healthy, you know. Our local food, fungi and fish, pea soup with milk and sugar. There's no place at the BVI. Our local band, vibe and showtime. When you listen to that rhythm and bass, you don't hear that anywhere else. You could probably hear it in Angola, but the BVI, we are just unique in our own way. And that is how I would say the BVI.
Okay, cool. So you have contestant number 5. Number 4, what's, as an ambassador, what do you think you have to know to be a real good ambassador?
Well, what people are missing out recently is that the BVI is actually safe. How many places, when people want to go on vacation, they want to know somewhere where they can start a business or somewhere where they can retire. The BVI is a safe environment. We're efficient. We use the US dollar. Most Caribbean islands are using EC, which for most people going abroad, that's difficult for them. But we're convenient. You know, the people are friendly. When you come to the BVI, you don't have to worry about, okay, if I ask that person a question, will they snap at me? You know, you can comfortably walk. I've seen tourists walk down the road and take the bus. And I'm like, okay. You know, they can just ask a local, okay, how can I get around? And it's efficient. You know, we're authentic. Like Leanne was saying, we have food like our pea soup, you know, our fungi and fish. It's an experience when you come to the BVI. It's not just, oh, we went to one of the islands and we had a lot of fun. It's different. You can relax, just stay in a villa and be peaceful for 2 weeks, or you can island hop and sail all around the BVI. You know, there is a multitude of things that you can do coming to the BVI, and you know, a lot of opportunity.
Okay, cool. And what about you there, contestant number 4?
Okay, while I agree with everyone, I would just like to add that my favorite dish is fungi and boiled fish. You could give me that any day. So I would like to talk about, you know, our local dish. I would also like to talk about our talents. We're very talented here in the BVI. I can talk about myself being, you know, a female DJ here in the BVI. And I like the fact that we have local singers who are going abroad. We have Melanie Amaro. We have Baltimore. We have Killer Tuma just released one of his CDs. I mean, we have so much talented persons here in the BVI, and that's something I would probably like to showcase here in the BVI.
Okay, cool. Contestant number 1. Yeah, what do you need to know? You know, I know you gave me a good spiel, and I told you I was going to get back to you, and here I am.
I think that I am not ready.
And I'm not thinking that at all. I just want to see how ready you are.
Okay. I think as a small community, the BVI have so much thing to just give back to the other communities. As a small community, I think we have so much talent. The government is, I don't know, I feel like, okay, for a small community, you don't expect that. So, I think like the histories, I just fall in love with the BVI, man.
Okay.
Yeah, we have the food. Before, my favorite plate, it was rice and beans. It's still my favorite plate. But now I fall in love with the pea soup. Anywhere I go, anytime I go to eat pea soup.
Okay.
So, yeah.
All right, so that's cool. Now, what are we celebrating? This is the August Festival, and we are celebrating the August Festival, especially because of what?
Emancipation.
From slavery, right? Does anyone here know anything about slavery? When you say you're celebrating the emancipation from slavery, what do you feel anything? Does it evoke any emotion in you?
Yeah, it's a very monumental feeling. It's a very monumental.
Yeah, okay. I'm going random. No order.
Okay.
Right? I mean, when you talk about emancipation from slavery, what does that feel like in your mind?
It's a monumental feeling because being that our ancestors had to, pick cotton, they had to work hard just to get a couple of cents, and due to the fact that we're celebrating the fact that we're free slaves, that our ancestors are free from colonialism, we need to appreciate why we're celebrating it today. August 1st, 1834 is the day when we became free slaves. Or when they read the proclamation at the well as well. So even though we're jumping up in the parade, we're dancing up behind the bands and juve, just think about it. We're dancing because we're free. You understand?
Yeah.
Okay. Anybody else want to give it a shot?
It's nothing better to be free. That's all I have to say.
That's right. Okay. Yeah. And anybody else want to say anything about what their views are on emancipation?
Well, what I'll say is, even though we're celebrating emancipation, what I would really like people to focus on is the fact that we've reached the next stage. What are we going to do now that we're free? What are we going to show the world? What were we being held back from doing? Now that we've realized that we were tricked into slavery, basically, now we're free, yes. But what are we going to show the world now that we're free? Are we going to stop fighting? Is it going to stop the black on black crime? Are we going to stop accusing people for us not having what they have? We need to get, yes, it's great that we're free from slavery, but where are we now? What is the goal? Where is the goal to? And that's what I would like to focus on. So even though I appreciate our ancestors emancipating us from freedom, now we need to show them our appreciation by moving forward.
Okay. Anybody else want to add, take away, multiply?
I agree with this.
Yeah, okay. All right. Are we doing enough in our festivities to bring those feelings and to bring that understanding and to be more reflective on what our ancestors had to go through, the horror and the trauma of the transatlantic slave trade and the plantation era? Are we doing enough in our celebrations to bring that, to make that more public and make all of us more aware of that? Because it seems to me that we are not aware of the actual horror and trauma, the horror of the trade and the trauma of the life on the plantation. The rapes, the murders, the selling of your sister and your brother to different countries. Your ancestors being packed in the bottom of a boat, 18 inches on top of each other, defecating on each other, and being fed to sharks when they die, and that kind of stuff. That horror and being whipped and your mother being sold to another plantation, you never see her again. And I mean, we don't know enough about that, the solemnness of that horror and trauma, and so that we could have the exuberance of that freedom. See, it's like, I'm thinking that in order for us to really feel exuberance, we need to know where our ancestors were.
I understand.
You understand what I'm saying?
Because, for example, if we were to have a pageant and then suddenly we said, okay, the only segment that we're going to have is evening wear. What are we showing about pageantry? Just the evening wear? So right now, the only segment we have in festival is the excitement. The parades, the juve, the parties. But where's the segment about the history?
But, right. Yeah.
But to me, I feel like the festival or the history is not like only August. We're supposed to be celebrating the festival every day, the history.
Well, we learn about it certainly every day.
Yeah, but we don't have to wait until festival to be learning the history or where we're coming from. You understand? We're supposed to be we're supposed to showcase that we learning that every day.
To be taught in schools.
It should be instilled.
Yeah, and we should learn it from small. Yeah.
Social studies.
Okay. Well, that's cool. And your platform is
Building bridges between cultures.
okay. And you're going to go around the world trying to unite different types of people.
Yeah.
And you're going to
Education over everything.
you're going to make sure that all the children understand the importance of education.
Hit the nail on the target.
And you're going to
Mental health awareness for the prevention of cancer.
mental health awareness. Mental health awareness. That's interesting. In getting people to understand in their minds what they need to do in order to prevent chronic diseases in general.
Exactly, because in most cases people develop cancer and it could have been prevented in most cases.
Okay. And prevention of domestic violence.
Yes.
Yeah. And you're going to be talking, if you should win, you're going to be talking about how...
With the Family Support Network, gender affairs, going out to the schools, talking to the youth about the early signs, what the effects of it are. You have to step up, speak out, seek help. It's a choice. It's your life. You have to take control and never let someone who wants to have power and control over you dictate your life. It is your life, and take control.
Domestic violence generally. Yo, what are you going to...
It's a touchy subject, and I just want to raise awareness that it is alive and well in our territory. I would also like to focus on the abusers. You know, we have support for the victims, you know, which is great. But what about the abusers? You know, the help is there for them, but do they know that? So I think that that will be kind of my focus, my main focus, you know, just helping to prevent domestic violence.
Great. Well, we had a lot of fun. Yes, we did. I know you all enjoyed it, right? It wasn't that bad, right?
It wasn't
that bad.
Really exceptional.
And we under the tyranny of the clock. You know, we're on borrowed time, so to speak. So the last thing we're going to go through again is to invite people to come out like you did before, and then we're going to close off. Okay. Cool? Why don't we give you a break, right? And let number 6 start, go first, right? And come back around. You've been a lot of pressure. You've been a lot of pressure. Yeah. Okay, so number 6 come around.
I am number 6. I am contestant number 6, Kifra Sylvester, and I am pleading with you all, the BVI, my BVI people, to come out to the show. You know, it's something that you definitely, you know, do not want to miss this year. So come on out in your numbers with your shirts.
Okay. 5.
Yes, I am your ambassador candidate number 5, Emancipation. Come out on August 6th, 8 p.m. Shop at the Multi-Purpose Sports Complex to see me and my fellow contestants and I as we display poise, talent, beauty, and intellect. Trust me, it's a show that you do not want to miss. It's one for the books. So be there on time.
Yes, indeed.
I'm sorry.
Number 4.
Next week, Sunday, August 6th, at the Multi-Purpose Sports Complex, 6 Beauties with a Purpose will grace the stage at 8 p.m. sharp. Come out and enjoy the show.
Is next Sunday for real?
Yes.
That's close.
That's close. Yeah. Wow.
I'm feeling it here.
You feeling it? You feeling it in your you feel it in your shoulders?
Okay, good evening, BVI once again. I am contestant number 2, Ayana Kishelle Phillips, vying for the prestigious title of Miss British Virgin Islands for 2017. Come out August 6, 2017 at the Multi-Purpose Complex. You do not want to miss. The tickets are already selling, so get them while they're hot. And, you know, do not be late. Show starts at 8.
Yes, indeed. She's rhyming. Yes?
So in this time, I will start to build bridges. I will say it in Spanish.
Oh, yes. Good thing. Good idea. Good idea.
Ok, mi nombre es Genesis Richards, contesté número 1. Bueno, aprecio este medio para informarles al Spanish community, para invitarlos a show Miss British Virgin Islands 2017 el 6 de agosto a las 8 en el Multipurpose Park Complex. No falte. Que nosotras tenemos tantas cosas para compartir con ustedes que ustedes ni se imaginan. So, vengan, apóyennos a todas. Bueno, a mí también, pero... Yeah. Ahí te espero porque esto va a estar caliente. You know what's caliente mean?
Yes, hot.
Oh.
I got it. Especially when you did like that caliente.
No, I have to make sure that it's so caliente.
Yeah. Okay, that's it?
Yeah.
Cool. That's great. Thank you very much. Yes, indeed. I want to thank you all for coming by. It's been a real pleasure, and we had a lot of fun. And you all are brilliant young ladies, and I wish you all the best.
Thank you so much.
Yes. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed the show. It's going to be up on YouTube and on Spotlight page, EduAnchor page, and Umoja page. So you're going to get a chance to watch the whole thing if you didn't have your cable tonight or your TV wasn't working for some reason. So you'll be able to watch it on demand. Of course, Spotlight is seen here on Tuesday nights at 8 p.m. live, JTV channel 55, and we broadcast Sundays at 2:30. Watch Spotlight on demand at jtvlive.net or facebook.com/SpotlightBVI. Catch up with our latest spotlights and check for upcoming guests and topics. Spotlight is switching off. Yes, I'm going on vacation for a couple of weeks for the Emancipation celebration. I wish everyone a safe, reflective, and enjoyable emancipation. Remember, the solemnity is in the horror and the trauma, and the exuberance is in the physical freedom. Our minds take a little longer, but with diligent study, we will get there. So make sure we continue to strive for freedom, because there's nothing worse than thinking that you're free and you're actually not. Because you'll never get free, because you never keep seeking freedom. So make sure you know that you're not quite there yet. I'm EduAnchor reminding you that when the spotlight is on,